Good morning from me, B. So this morning, I want to talk about the need to speak less and listen more. The reason why you should speak less and listen more is that, in actual fact, it follows on from one of the conversations or a section of the material that I've put out recently. The reason is you will be able to make decisions long term based on actually delivering more of a result, or a result that is going to benefit you in a way of which is significantly better than if you act then listen. I'm a massive advocate for taking massive action, about putting out material, about getting started, about appreciating feedback or accepting feedback, constructive feedback, actively, about listening to an audience, not necessarily product related or service related, but listening to an audience. And the reason being is that your decisions will be based on needs rather than your wants. And the more that you're able to service an individual, the more that you're able to service others, the more that you're able to give, the more you will get back. And we've all heard of the saying or the word charity. Well, my world, charity starts at home. The more you are charitable to yourself, the more you're able to give to others. The more you're able to give to others, the better the network. But the more you're able to give based on very real needs is very different to being able to give endlessly without actually delivering any value. Now, the more you listen and the more you construct a framework based on another individual's needs, the more you're able to build a foundation, a connection based on value. The more you can build value in a relationship, the better it will be for both individuals. Now, this comes as a result of an awareness that I made recently in an environment and delivering a gift based on my observation. And it doesn't take much, it really doesn't take much to deliver something of value to individuals, and it doesn't need to be expensive. To deliver stuff to individuals has a meaning that will bring about some really positive changes to their life. Let me give you an example. I have a company, and part of that company's role, part of that company's mission is to give back to less fortunate, myself or the individuals that are delivering parcels and packages. In a nutshell, it's delivering new clothes, new socks, a bundle of goods to an individual on the street, man on the street, an ex-serviceman on the street, to enable them to feel a little bit more comfortable in their situation. In an ideal world, I would love to pick them up, house them, feed them, give them a job or an opportunity so that they can service their own needs for themselves. I think there's nothing more fulfilling than a human being able to do that, whether it be feeding a family, whether it be having purpose or value in life or whatever. Fortunately, I'm not in that situation to be able to give that to an individual. However, I can make their experience, I can feed their need very easily with very actual little consideration, with very little cost. And that's another thing that I think was a realization for me, is that when I constructed this package at the office, sent it to the guys that are distributing it, I actually felt almost ashamed to send the package because it seemed so insignificant based on my surroundings, my fortune. I don't mean financial, but I mean comforts I have. A roof over my head, a warm office, a rug on the floor, an espresso machine, all of these things, these small luxuries. And when I bundled up this package of batteries, of torches, of new socks, of clean clothes, of hats, of sunglasses, I bundled all this up. It seemed very insignificant. But that aside, serviced the need of those individuals, serviced a need, it built a connection that I have with that man on the street who I've never met before, built a connection between them and me. Giving without actually needing anything in return, giving with purpose. It's giving with positive intention, giving and building connection. And the way that you're able to do that is listen. Listen to the very, very real need rather than the need which you assume to be true. The temptation for most is to give those individuals on the street lots of food. Called to years for most of these individuals, they carry their lives on the back. Being in the military, understand that carrying masses of food around doesn't always work in the best interest of self. You have facilities to cook, facilities to safely consume the food. It's important to listen to the need. Yes, they need food. Yes, they need water. But what is more important? Handing out water or handing out a reusable, recyclable water bottle? The invitation, therefore, certainly over the next few days for you, if you choose to accept it, is to start to listen, digest information, listen to the words that individuals are using. Listen to your work colleagues, listen to your partner. If there's conflict in any of the situations that you're in right now, whether it be through work, through relationship, just reflect back to what I've said before about the word relationship. Communication vessel. The likelihood is that you're not listening to the true need of that individual, and as a result of failing to deliver on that very real need, there's a miscommunication, there's a misalignment in need versus delivery. Someone's saying to you that they're so angry with you. Are they really saying that they're so angry with themselves? What are they really saying? You're projecting anger externally. What is it really saying about you? These are all important considerations to make. These are all things that are going to benefit you right now. That's the invitation. That's the invitation today. So with that being said, thank you for listening, watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Share with just one individual, an individual that you can think of right now that would benefit from perhaps some of the words, some of the explanations that I give. So not only does it help me and the algorithms out there that warrant how far I progress in the rankings of the world in terms of delivery, but also can help those individuals, help an individual overcome a struggle or frustration. So that's it from me, B. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.